about the Windrush Day?
Well, I've been born and grown in Brixton, so yeah.
Do you think there's more people should be here?
Yeah, but it's kind of like last year, so it's started up a bit more. Today, this year it's a bit more busier. I think as the time goes on, it'll get a bit more busier. Yeah, they're just more doing stuff for the Windrush. Yeah.
Yes. Tell me about Brixton.
Well, what is to know about Brixton? Brixton is just a unique space. All different types of stuff happen. Today we've got Windrush, our celebration of Windrush. We have all kinds of things happening on the square. We have all sort of things happening up and down the high road. I'm more of a street photography guy, so
You are being known for changing the image of Brixton.
well, I'm capturing the changing image of Brixton. My job is to document it so that as it changes in one generation, 2 generations time, we've got something in physical form. Because I actually sell my zines. I print the images and I print the books. I'm working on a big book that's 10 years of changes.
So do you think the government have done enough for the Windrush generation?
That's a good question. You'd have to ask the Windrush generation, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's the best thing about this day today?
Well, my grandmother came here in the Windrush, so I'm a part of the Windrush generation. Okay?
Yeah.
So they can. I think they should have this every year. Yeah. Every year they should.
Every year should have been.
Yeah.
Do you think they should have more funding coming in for this event to become bigger? Like Notting Hill Carnival?
Yeah, they need more funds, innit? Yeah, to let it get bigger, bring more people in, because it's a very nice Sunday coming out here. So I think they should do it.
Has the government done enough? Can they ever do enough? I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Some of them have been paid compensation. The problem is they've drawn out the conversation for so long. A lot of them have died before the compensations come through. Even though we're born here, I was born here, some have been deported to Jamaica.
Wow.
It's deep, you know?
Do you think the system is racist?
This is a racist country. It's always been racist. I mean, they went around the world and took pieces of every country. How more racist can you be? And then they complain when people come here from those places that they've taken stuff from.
So what's the best thing about this day today?
The best thing for me is I get to take photos. I get to take photos, I get to document it.
Tell me about what you're doing right here today.
Well, today is a special day. Because I reached here when I was 9, 1963. In short trousers, obviously. And then when we were paraffin lamp, we used to burn to have heating. When we went I personally was lucky. Because my auntie's partner always had a house. So we wasn't in rented room, that sort of thing. But you've got a sign saying no black, no dog, no Irish.
Yes, since back in the day,
Yes. I used to sell paraffin as a boy.
Do you think the government should have done more for the Windrush?
They are doing things for others. What they must remember, they sent for us.
Yes, that is true.
We did not apply for this.
They sent.
I work for the London Transport, the British Rail, NHS, had my own garage, that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, Brixton...
You have contributed to this country
yes.
more than a lot of people.
I've got 4 granddaughters, and my daughter is a social worker. We've always fight for justice. I know in the riots we had to do what we had to do to get some respect. Because sometimes when they nick your son or your daughter, you go to that police station and send it to the other police station and then the next police station. We never had no rights. So we had to fight for whatever we got.
Do you think it's gone better now or there's nothing to say?
No, it's getting better. Today is a day that we should embrace. We should embrace.
The day of the Windrush
yes, because our ancestors laid the foundation for us. And our great-grandchildren, we need to carry on. They need to know. We was in the Air Force, We fought for this country as well. We had pilots.
The Second World War, the First World War.
Yes. So we should be recognized.
Do you think the Home Office has still have not paid compensation enough?
Have not. There is a lot. I tell you what it is.
What's the difficulties that they're facing, people when they apply for the compensation?
Now, what it is, I've tried to get an armband this afternoon here, but they got a list you have to online. Not all of us are that way inclined. Yeah, because there's some elders that don't even have someone to sort of show them how to do certain things. Do you understand? Thank you. So they are left out. My role. Yeah, so we need for our youngsters to pay more attention to our elders.
Pay more attention to the youngster.
Pay more attention to our elders. Make sure that our elders is safe. When they had the pandemic, they made sure that all the people in the actual hospital, we look after elders.
Do you think there should be more funding towards the Windrush Day?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. So do you think they're not doing enough right now?
Well, look at the crowd. If this is good, but it's not good enough.
More promotion.
We used to have the whole of this traffic stop and all that, right? Because when we had a riot, it went global. We never asked for a riot. It's injustice. Injustice.
Because you've had enough.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say to the youths nowadays, education is number one. If you're educated, you will get far. You've got talent. You've got all the tools that we never had. All the tools that you back and call. Use it rightfully. Yeah? And excel.
Do you think the Windrush have laid the foundation for, the NHS?
The Windrush.
Was that the Windrush? The NHS will not stand on their own feet?
No. Without the Windrush, this country would not be the way it is now. I've been on a train, on the buses, and there's some languages I can't understand them at all. Cannot understand none of the languages. I don't mean that you must go to a college but if you're letting in people in the place, they must know what to do, what to say. We are in flux with too much people here. Right? And we are just pushed aside. We that has paved the way. These people are just reaping. I'm not being racist or anything like that. But look after who looked after you first. That's my sentiment.
That's right.
Yeah? Look after who looked after you first. You sent for us. And we're here. Our grandchildren here, great-grandchildren are here. So look after us.
What do you think? What do you think about multiculturalism? Do you think it's a scam?
Listen.
Or is it working or it's not working?
Multicultural. I cannot stop none of my family to go with Italian, because my son's got two girls for Italian. He didn't say, Dad, I'm going to go for Italian. What do you think? Do you understand? We are blood. I accept that. Because we've got the same blood.
Yes.
We've got the same attributes. Color is nothing. It's all about here.
So
mindset.
What do you think about reparation?
They need to sort us out. We shouldn't be waiting along the line for all these years. Because half of the people that should have reparation, they are dead. And their grandchildren will not get nothing. They need to recognize us.
What's your name?
I'm Professor Chris Imafidon. I'm the chairman of the Excellence in Education program that works with inner city kids. I came here to support the people that are direct victims of this faceless government that wants to promote racism to the highest level. It's a wind-up, it's not just Windrush. How can you say people that came to help you when you were in difficulty?
So this celebration is going on right now for 2 days. Well, how many days is going to be going on?
We want it to be a week-long celebration.
A week-long celebration?
A week-long. Because if the government knows the health service, the hospitals today, were built by Windrush. Do you know that?
Do you think the government are paying enough fund to support the Windrush Day?
Of course they are not. Because if somebody comes to your house, you give them water to drink, right? You give them tea. But this one came to your house to help you in difficulty when you were going through hell. You didn't have enough money to build hospitals or staff to employ. You went all over the world. Please come and help us. and they rush down to come and help you, and now you are treating them like this and their children like this?
So do you think multiculturalism has failed in this country?
They don't even believe it exists. Multicultural means you give every single person the same opportunity. Not that black people, they are not in Oxford or Cambridge. How many black people are in parliament? How many black people are in leadership? You must make sure that all fingers help to lift the burden of state, like you did before in the health service.
So what's your demand right now from the government?
The government must make sure that this Windrush is settled now, not tomorrow. Don't debate it, don't discuss it. You know the truth. They've told you the truth. Give them right now, British citizens, and all the rights they've denied, compensate for them. That is the number one thing you do as a human being. You must compensate.
What are you campaigning for?
I want full compensation for all the children, grandchildren, and descendants of the Windrush generation. Full, uncompromised, undebatable compensation. I don't care which party you belong to. They came to build the country.
Do you think that would help? Who's going to come next as a prime minister in this next government? It would help the Windrush generation cause?
They must. If not, we are not going to sleep until they do the right thing.
Who are you voting for?
Oh, no. I'm voting for persons, not parties. Because there are some individuals that are very forward-looking and pushy in individual parties. Because look at the Conservative Party is in tatters. Look at Labour, they are lying all the time. Look at Liberals, look at what they are doing. One party does not even solve it. So I look at my constituents and say, look, what plans do you have for black people?
Right. So what's your message to the children of the Windrush generation and justice for the Windrush generation as well?
We are supporting you, and we will support you because you are right. You have not done anything wrong, and there's nobody that should intimidate you. As somebody that came or whose parents came to build the nation, God will not only build your career, but build your business and build you until you prosper.
Okay. Thank you very much.